Hello, welcome to the Overtaxed Taxpayer channel this morning. I just want to let you know that the Eagle has landed, and I wanted to ask what you think. Little Morning Joe here. The lighting is not the best, but I'll work on that later on after the live stream. I'm still a little groggy from the morning. Appreciate you all being here. I will actually organize a little things here. Get some light up here. Alrighty there. Let's take a look at that now. Anyway, folks, I appreciate you joining me in. Oh, you can tell I'm still groggy. I appreciate you joining with me this morning, this Sunday morning. I replaced the Bill of Rights that was up there with the Silver Eagle. I hope you like it. This morning I'm a little groggy. I apologize. Oh man. Thank you so much. I need to sit off to the side a little bit now so even I can enjoy it. So thank you so much again for joining with me. As you can see, there's a new addition to the studio, and I hope it makes the statement what this channel is primarily about. Although we do talk about other things, I have not lost my roots. I have not abandoned nobody because I'm diversifying. And when I'm talking about the news, I'm not abandoning my silver stackers. So that is what it is. A beautiful Silver Eagle. I want to just go down the list. Not much to talk about. Actually, let's take a look at the the charts today. I'll save that one for last. Gold spot price and silver spot price. Silver's up a little bit. It's 27.73. It's looking really good. I mean, for us silver buyers, not looking so great. We're going to have to spend we're going to have to work harder to get our silver. We're going to have to work even harder to get our savings, is what I'm trying to say. So right now she's sitting at 27.73. It is Friday, so we're going to see what it closes at later on. But all in all, not bad for the folks who are finished, who've already reached their silver goal. Gold now is at 1966 an ounce. So we might see it touch. You might just see it touch two grand today. Wouldn't be the first time this year though. Let's see what else is here. So the coin, the cryptocurrencies. So Bitcoin's sitting at 11,476, and Chainlink is almost touching 15. But my two favorites, I always go back to them, are THETA, which is sitting at almost 4.7 cents, almost touching 4.8 cents. And where did THETA go? I'm sorry. I thought that was Digibyte. Almost 48 cents right there. Almost 48 cents for THETA. So that's up. And where'd my Digibyte go? Digibyte's still sitting at 2.7. I got the two mixed up. I need to wake up, folks. I really do. So let's take a look at the news. As you can see, so much So what I wanted, the takeaway is these Amazon protesters, they're outside of Jeff Bezos' home. So, and they construct a guillotine. Isn't that sweet? They're coming home to roost, folks. Even the liberals are being eaten up by BLM. And you got to understand, the liberals released this Kraken. They released the Kraken. And now the Kraken is turned on them. It is just amazing. So it is what it is. BLM has no... they're out for themselves. They have no alliance with nobody. They even fight with themselves. So it is what it is. All right, let's get back to the bulk of the business here. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Thank you so much again for tuning into the Overtaxed Taxpayer channel. I am attempting to wake up here. Oh, a couple of shots of coffee there. All right, let's say good morning. I'm a little distracted, as if you can't tell. I just got done hanging up the Silver Eagle. I bought it online. Had it framed at Hobby Lobby. Wife helped me out. She actually picked out the frame and everything. And hope you folks enjoy that high definition Silver Eagle. A little bit bigger than a... Oh, by the way, I'll show you my shirt. Digibyte. Somebody sent this to me. So if you're not invested in Digibyte, you should. You should. All right, let's change the angle of this camera here a little bit. All right. So Rock and Rod in the house. Thank you so much. Just bought 9 ounces for $200. The most I've ever paid, but a bargain at today's spot price. Thank you so much, Rock and Rod. Who else is here? Nicholas Kahn 9. Thank you so much. Molin Lob. Thank you so much. Appreciate the 2 thumbs up. Coffee's finally hit me a little bit. The Fully Awakened. Hello and good morning to you, the Fully Awakened. I think it's going to take more than 1 cup this morning. James Moga, thank you so much. Good morning to you, Milled Still. When are they releasing the new design, the American Silver Eagle? I have no clue. I guess it's all over Google. If you wanna Google it, go for it. But I do not know myself. Let me move this out a little bit. I really don't know when that's being released, and I really haven't been paying much attention. So it is what it is. Haven't been paying much attention. I want to see what this thing looks like from over here. Hold on a second, folks. Just bear with me here. I'm going to move you around a little bit here. I'm putting you on a hot shoe here. There we go. I think it's coming around here. All right, because I don't like how the camera's sitting there for you folks. Just give it a second. All right. Let's see how that is. If I get complaints, let me know. I don't know if I like that either. What do you folks think? I don't think I like that. I'm a little miscombobulated this morning. What do you think? You like it there or not? Is that a weird angle? I don't know. I'll have to play with that. Tell me if I should put it back. And I'll put it back. I like the angle of you can see the Silver Eagle. The new proposed Silver Eagle designs make it looks like some generic round. So Richard McCorkindale thinks that the new design will actually make it more like a generic round. So Again, I haven't seen it. You guys can actually Google this. So I got one for leave it there and one for put it back. First view better. So that's two. So I'm going to put it back. Okay, I'll put it back. I'll still do something over when I end the video. I will do something though. All right, it's back. It is back. All righty, there we go, folks. All right, that should do it. Eve, 1972, Tucson in the house. Select PRMG. It's not Sunday. No, it's not. Did I say anything about Sunday in the title? Or did I name my video incorrectly? Let's take a look at that. Let's see if I named my video. I'm so freaking sleepy right now. I might have done something wrong. Let's see. Customize channel. The Silver Eagle has landed. No, I didn't do anything wrong to the best of my knowledge. I never said it was Sunday. Did I say it was Sunday? Anybody? So now I'm chasing, you can see all my videos here. I'm chasing, boom. Yeah, it's not Sunday. Silver Eagles have landed. Yeah, didn't do anything there. Okay. Nathan Swoos, Friday, not Sunday. Why is everybody keep saying Sunday? Did I name this video Sunday or something? Where is it messed up? You said it was Sunday when you started out. Okay. It is not Sunday, it is Friday. Let me double check that info. I got abducted by aliens and they did sexual things to me. So I'm all miscombobulated. Oh, I think I better end this video and just start all over when I wake up. By the way, that line was from Independence Day. One of the stars of the movie. He kept claiming that he was abducted by aliens and they did things to him. So who else is here? Above and Below. Thank you so much. Hello from Chicago. Wish I had a little bit of Chicago pizza. Believe it or not, I eat pizza for breakfast. Cold pizza, hell yeah. Aunt Orta, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Another view of that. Hope you folks like that. Red 1 GHT 34. From my crane, I will be listening. From my crane. So you actually in a construction crane? That'd be a trip. That would be a freaking trip. 11:16 p.m. Asia time. Thank you so much. Conway 44. Very nice eagle. Thank you so much. I hope you folks appreciate that. I wasn't digging the what was there. The writing was too small for my heart was in the right place. I'll show you what was there. Constitution, but it was so small it wasn't given the value I wanted for you folks. So I think I'm just going to hang it on this opposing wall here. So that was what was there if you didn't realize that. So Demon Hunter Overtax, do you think the days of silver being in the teens is past us now? So that's a really, that's an open-ended question. As a whole, yes. But don't be surprised of the occasional just dips where it just touches the teens and then it just rebounds back. The day, when you say the days of teens are behind us, that doesn't preclude any anomalies. A dip in the price that might last a freaking 15 minute or an hour, you know. But where it normally, it's kind of like you saying, do I live? I come to visit you this is a good analogy. I come to visit you for a barbecue, but then I go home. When I don't live at your place just because I came to visit for a short period of time, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So the days of the teens of silver, yes, the price is pretty much over, but I wouldn't be surprised if we just seen an inverted spike every now and then. So be prepared for anything is what I'm saying. I am not a prophet. I've always told you folks from the very beginning, I don't pretend to know the markets like a lot of YouTube channels. I'll flat out tell you. I mean, they learn, some of these channels out there that trick you into believing they're experts, they learn a little bit of the language, the spikes, the dips, the candle wick and the inverted this, and they learn the lingo, and they trick people into believing that they're speculators and they're in the know. The fact of the matter is, I'd say 90% of them don't know shit about the markets. Otherwise, they wouldn't be making YouTube channels. They'd be on a yacht somewhere. So that's just my theory. I don't know it. I've been stacking silver for a while, so I do have that. I have intuition. But I'll tell you, my intuition is wrong. I would say 40% of the time. So don't gamble your money on my opinion. I'm here for the long run. There's no chance it goes back in the teens after a Powell spoke up yesterday about inflation. I mean, it's possible, Vegas. Again, anything could happen. The slightest bit of news can alter the stock market. It can alter the precious metals market. It just depends on the news and what that news has done to to people's fears. Has it alleviated fears, or has it put fears into them? And that's where the market goes, I think. I really do believe the market is guided by people's fears, primarily. There's no new innovation that's, boom, came out yesterday that's going to drive the price of silver. Obviously, innovation is slowly coming out over time, but nothing has just surprised us. Wow, there's this new solar panel on the market, and it's going to take up 100 ounces of silver per solar. Nothing has come out to drive the market upward. So I'm just speculating right now that fear is driving the precious metals market, not nothing else. I mean, obviously there are things, there is technology that is using silver right now, but they've been around for a little while now. They have not caused this coronavirus spike. Let me just end that with that. Roy at a card. What's your opinion of possible confiscation after said prices go ballistic? Well, I don't believe there'll ever be confiscation. Don't believe there'll ever be it. There never was. There's some fake news out there that there was once confiscation. There was never confiscation, folks. Confiscation is when somebody comes to your house and takes it. Nowhere in time here in the United States has anybody come and confiscated gold or silver. Nobody's ever, we're the government, we're here to take your gold. That never happened. And yet it's perpetrated again by YouTube channels. It never happened. No, they passed some legislature. They did request that everybody turn in their gold voluntarily. They might have used a little bit more harsher words than that. But that was the bulk of that so-called confiscation. Nowhere in time did anybody come knocking on anybody's doors with a warrant saying we're taking your gold. So I don't believe that'll ever happen again. I don't believe not only that, I don't believe they have the manpower to do that. Saying that now, I'm trying to wake up. If there was a gun confiscation, I'm just throwing it out there. Let's just say Biden won and they're going door to door taking guns. I'm just trying to paint a picture. Let's just say they come in. There's going to probably be some unseedy people with them. Take your guns, and then they look at your pile of silver. What's this? Where'd you get this? Then it might happen that way. The occasional bad cop stealing shit from you, using his badge. The occasional. Most cops are good. Don't want to paint a picture. I'm just thinking outside the box here, what can happen possibly. So it's my opinion, if there's a gun confiscation and you go to hide your guns, hide your precious metals as well, okay? Because if there's a cop willing to go and confiscate your guns, then I think that cop might have the mentality of taking other stuff and just flashing his badge. Too bad, sucker. So, but all in all, a legal confiscation, no. Don't believe it will ever happen. No. So when the government bought it back, I don't know what they paid. They probably paid at the time of in their time, yeah, they probably drove the market down first, is my guess, which basically drove the spot price down purposefully. And this is what I heard. They bought the gold back at that lowered price, the fair spot price, quotes fair. And then as soon as they got all their gold that they thought the people were going to turn in, the price of gold shot up miraculously. So that's what had happened. But yeah, you got your fair spot price. Can't help it that the spot price fell down a week or two ago. Sorry about that, suckers. That's what happened. Legal vaccination mandate. I don't think there will be the government is infamous for using corporations to carry out their dirty deeds. What do I mean by that? And this is going into this legal vaccination question. The government always upholds its law. Oh, we abide by the Second Amendment, but we can't help if Twitter and Google are censoring you. You see how that works? You have Google Corporation, Twitter, YouTube. They're censoring communications between us. They're censoring free speech, making backdoor deals with liberal government. Cut you a tax deal on your, we'll cut you this, we'll cut you this kind of deal. Pretty soon you have corporations actually rigging the election. When they take away free speech, you're actually rigging the elections. So getting back to the vaccine question, will government ever mandate that you take that vaccine? No. They'll use companies to do it. One day you'll go to work. Sorry, for the safety of the other employees, we're mandating that you take your vaccine. If you don't want to take your vaccine, then you'll probably have to find employment somewhere else. That's how it'll happen, folks. That is how it'll happen. And it wouldn't be surprising that you have to carry a vaccine card, a little card that has the vaccine date on it, and when the new inoculation comes out. Because let's face it, it's going to be very much like a flu shot. It's not. That's my opinion. It'll be a flu shot, something that you need to take yearly. That's how it's going to happen. Sorry, for the safety of the other employees, you're going to have to take it. Sorry. That's how the government will play it. And the government will sit back. No, we never forced you to do it. Government is very devious like that, folks. Very devious, very diabolical. Do I do any silver refinery? Brad Barnett, no, I don't. I don't find the need to. Not that it's a waste, but what I say is I buy my own silver. If I don't have any scrap silver lying around. I just don't even have the time between, my working and whatnot. There was no spot price in 1933. Gold was $20. They told the folks to sell it at $20. Then FDR revalued it at 35. Oh, excuse me, I was slightly wrong. So again, the takeaway from it was you sold your gold back then to the government for $20, and miraculously, after the government got it, it went up to $35. Phil Donis Maximus, nice one, Nicholas. Let's take a look at Nicholas's comment. I'm not seeing it. There was no, yeah, okay, I see. That's the one I read about the $20. Surprised he did not know the basics of that. Well, nobody knows it. I think I can spell out 20 freaking facts right now that you don't know. So don't beat somebody up when they just don't know every little thing. I did get the crux of it right. People sold it, and miraculously it went up. And I even said before that comment, I'm not exactly sure. Remember? I love how people, they like to put other people down to show that they got a little bit more, they know something that you don't. That bothers me. Maybe I'm grouchy because I just woke up or something, but thanks a lot. Bugman, that's how I would start my own bug biz, not taking the vaccine. That's the line in the sand. I'm not taking it. I am in fear, though. Let's face it. I can talk all I want, a big game, but the fact of the matter is I do need to work. I do need to pay for my home. I do need to pay for the car. So it's going to be tricky when that comes down the pipe, this vaccine. Again, I don't plan on taking it. I don't know what else to say. I'm not going to take it. What I'm going to do after, I don't know. I do not know. Kofi Fox, the Virginia Health Commissioner, said he will mandate that every Virginian citizen take a vaccine when it becomes available. He's gonna be a lot of lead injections if they try to force it. I don't know what the health commissioner. First of all, he can't mandate nothing. He can make a recommendation. It still needs to go through legal chains. So a lot of people can say they're going to mandate it. That doesn't mean they can. He's just a freaking health commissioner. He can't force anybody to do anything. So don't freak out about every little person coming out and saying they're going to force you to take something. You like that background? Thank you, Big Chief. I appreciate that. I got tired of what was there. Awesome fireworks last night. I am Negan. I wish I was there. Yeah, I watched it also. As a really good show. A really good day and night, the DNC between the RNC. Day and night. Two different messages. Gold topped. Right now it is 1966, I think, and it was on the uptrend. Tony S., thank you so much for being here. SLV will drop $1.50 soon. Rebuy and sell again. Tony Orell, thank you so much. Demon Hunter, do you feel like the new currency won't necessarily be gold and silver, but whatever it is, really, it's cryptos with back. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. If Trump's in office, it's very hard to tell where he wants to take this country. I would love to see our currency backed by gold and silver. Will it? I don't know. Maybe I'm pessimistic now. I do feel that everything's gearing towards digital. And the debit card is that was the biggest trend towards digital. You notice people stopped carrying cash. All they had was a digital debit card. So I'm thinking the trend is going to be more of a crypto-based currency. Whether that crypto-based currency will be gold back, I don't know. I really don't know. I do know I'm investing in my heart. I'm investing in silver and gold, as well as some cryptos. But the bulk of my investments are silver. So I'm leaning towards that route. I really am. I think the people are tired of a worthless dollar bill. I think they've seen the light. It took them some time, but I think they've seen the light. Silver Maple, there's not any vaccination. It's a fear control loop to keep the public distracted, and that could be possible also. Here we are talking about that as though, we'll see. We'll see. I'll tell you what, if Trump is in office, I don't think he will mandate that vaccine. I don't believe it will happen. Relevance to choosing the 2012 So I did a search. Online of photos pertaining to silver, and out of all of them, I liked how this one looked as close to a real silver eagle in real life compared to all the other photos. And this one just happened to be a 2012. There's no hidden agenda, no message behind the 2012. It's just the best photo to my liking. This camera is not doing it justice, because the lady, when you look at it, it looks like it's metal behind me, but the camera almost takes away from that. And it could be the lighting. I got very poor lighting in here. I'll give you an example. I'm going to show you some lighting right now, and watch what happens to her head. I better turn on that light switch. So the lighting in here is bad, and when I turned on that light switch, do you see how it distorted her above her head a little bit? But it did add some texture to the remaining photo. So I got to do something with that lighting above that. I don't know what you guys think either way. Does the light take away from the picture? I'll turn the light on again. Did the light take away from it or add to it, or it's just no effect in your perspective? Just curious what you thought. So no, there was no relevance to the 2012. Thank you. Lunch break just came in time to catch over OT and pick up a handful of Krakens. Crackers or Krakens? You're on lunch. He's eating Krakens. He's probably eating crackers. I'm teasing. I am Negan. One EMP and cryptos is gone. I mean, yes. I mean, one monster freaking asteroid and the Earth's gone. So, and this is what, and I'm not beating you up. I'm really not. So because there's a chance, and this is a metaphor of life. And this is also the silver naysayers, the people who are against stacking silver. Because there's a chance there might be an EMP. Because there's a chance silver might go to zero. Because there's a chance something is going to go wrong. You should quit living. You should quit trying. Come on. One EMP and your crypto markets is gone. Since when have you seen an EMP in your life? Can it happen? Absolutely. Absolutely. But you got to keep trying. You got to try to grab that golden ring. You got to try to make your life successful. Oh, because something bad might happen. I'm not going to fight back. He might punch me in my nose. I'm not going to fight him. He's a big old mean man. Are you serious? Because you might get your ass whipped. You're not going to defend yourself. Anything bad might go on. You're not going to stack silver and gold because the government might confiscate it. Why stack it? But the chances of any of those negative things happening are so minuscule is what I'm trying to articulate here. And that doesn't mean you should stop trying to fight for your financial freedom. That doesn't mean you should stop trying to diversify and save for your future. Yes, shit happens. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't stop and shouldn't, stop stacking silver or stop. I'm into cryptos as well now. I only got, I would say, 5% of my money into cryptos because something bad might happen. I shouldn't try. I've witnessed people paying off their damn homes with cryptos. And I'm sitting here and they've gone. They moved out of the community. They're in freaking Florida on their yachts or something. They're traveling around the country in their freaking bus-size RV. I was the guy that was talking negative. I was the guy. And they're gone. Folks, bad things happen. And just because they might happen, you still got to fight. You still got to fight back. Okay? Walmart near me, 2 registers take cash. All the rest are card ready. That's right. All the rest are self-serve. So go ahead and vote for that next minimum wage increase. It'll be 100% self-service. Go ahead. See, I always said this, and I was laughed at. You raise the minimum wage, they're going to mitigate those extra costs of doing business, whether that be laying people off, automation, you name it. They're going to do that. I was laughed at, and sure enough, over time, everything's being automated. Next time I'm in Walmart, I'm going to take a picture of this device it's about 6 feet tall, maybe 5 feet tall, and it wheels around the entire store. It's a robot. You know what it does? It takes inventory now. No need for the college kids to come in or the high school kids to come in. Remember, that used to be the job. Put yourself through school or whatnot, and they would take inventory of the shelves. They would restock the shelves. They would do the ordering. No, this robot actually takes inventory of what's left on the shelves and with wireless technology automatically orders new product to refill those shelves. Eliminated employees, this robot did. And this robot works 24 hours a day. No vacation time needed. No sick time needed. No lunch breaks. No cigarette breaks. Doesn't get pregnant. And this is what they do when you mandate a minimum wage increase. When the government does this. Overtax, I was not trying to show you up or anything. I thought you may speak on the 3 or 4 biggies. The basics, why you and I collect metals like 33 FDR, 71 Nixon, 80 Hunt Brothers. I wasn't like, I might have come off a little harsh, Nicholas. The fact is, I got the bulk of the answer. I was correct on the bulk of it. And I didn't know that there was no spot price back in FDR days. I apologize about that. We're good. Pristine Green, thank you. Silver Maple, all investments involve risk. I love that. All investments involve risk. Life is risk. Silver and gold are the lowest risk savings accounts. I will admit that. But life in itself is risk. So to all those gold and silver naysayers, when you talk to them in real life and they tell you, well, this might happen, just tell them, bad shit happens and you got to still try. You got to still try to save. So what? Someone one day might come knocking on your... I got a comment in the email. I'm not stacking precious metals. Somebody might come and confiscate those. What a freak. I would hate to be this person's wife or children. because I tell you what, he's probably putting them in football gear and padding when they go on their little bicycles. Yeah, cryptos, it's a big risk. It's a gamble. So is the stock market. But that was not a lie. I didn't make this up. I witnessed 2 people paying off their homes from cryptocurrencies. And I was the guy laughing at them. The last thing I remember is them waving through their back window as they're driving out. They packed up the U-Haul over the course of 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Their U-Hauls were packed up. I think one dude had like 3 trips in the U-Hauls. And each family member drove a U-Haul. And the last thing I remember is packed up, sold the home, got the hell out. Paid it off, whatever they did, and they got out. And yeah, there was a risk involved. I got to go back to make the donuts. Love donuts. Everything is a risk. Our silver and gold won't save us either. It won't. I don't think it'll actually save us, but I think it will mitigate a lot of problems in the future. I really do. And chances are, if gold does explode like I believe it is, it could save us. A lot of people don't like me using the word investment and precious metals in the same sentence. I'll get hate mail. But if you invest $20 in a silver eagle, or let's say 5,000 silver eagles, and one day each of those silver eagles went from $20 to $40, can you still say that was not an investment? Hell yeah, it was an investment. Anytime money grows, it's an investment. I don't believe $40 will be the peak of silver. I do believe we will see triple digits before we all retire. So the bulk of my silver was purchased, I would say cost average, I would say about $15 an ounce. Right now it's sitting at $27.66 an ounce. Was that not an investment? And when I go to retire, I'm not ready for retirement. Could it save me? Could it make me rich? Could it pay off a home if my other investments don't pan out? It is feasibly possible, folks. It is feasibly possible. Can you speak on 2 mindsets, the back to basic solution of silver and how people think we might go backwards? It's the future thinking of cryptos, of all that. Both mindsets, okay. I don't really understand your question, Nicholas. Back to basics. In a world you're completely bombarded with advertisements, through the commercial as well as the actual television programming. We're completely reprogrammed to believe that television box and what is portrayed on it is the normal. That is not the normal. When you turn on a television show and they're driving around in brand new $80,000, $90,000 vehicles and, don't appear to be working. A lot of these Survivor type shows, Big Brother shows, and all those shows where it's just not reality. And you're seeing these people wear nothing but name brand this and that, and $5,000 handbags for the women, and it's just not reality. And you think, not you, but the bulk of the people think, well, in order for me to fit in, I got to work extra hard to get those name brands, those televisions, everything about it into my life so I'll fit in. So I will be equal. Back to basics is basically this: getting just what you need to survive. And I mean, you want to do it in comfort, but you don't want to have to pay to fit in. And I'll tell you what, I'm 57 years old on this planet. People laugh at me with my car. I go to work. I drive a Subaru Outback. Somebody at work came to me and was kind of giggling with me. I could afford. I honestly could afford a brand new Mustang. I can afford a Camaro. I can probably afford a brand new Audi. Not probably. I could. I chose to get an Outback. I paid 28 grand for it, and for 28 grand, it was multi-purpose. It's got I can haul things if I need to haul some light things. But people laugh at me. And one guy at work came into work. We know each other. He did it in a kidding manner, but it's still. He said it. He goes, I'm from California, and most of the homosexuals in California, you drive around Subaru Outbacks. I looked at this dude like, the fudge? Yeah, he's like, most of the gay people drive the Subaru Outbacks in California. Well, fine. They drive the same car as I do. You see the mindset of people? In order to fit in with us, you need to be driving this. Screw that, dude. I'll see you on the flip side. I got more money for silver. Yeah, I drive a Subaru Outback. Oh well, an old man car. But yeah, it's amazing. They'll buy these big freaking trucks, and they're beautiful trucks. Don't get me wrong, but you know what? How much time are you going to spend in that truck versus the time you have to work to pay off that truck, or in this case, this guy's fancy car? I don't know about that bringing gold back from Mars. I mean, think of the expense of just freaking building a rocket, let alone launching it. I don't think it's worth bringing gold back. I just don't. It probably would be more, I don't know, just resettle on that planet would probably be more cost effective. I'm just saying, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. So saying hello to a few people. We got Stephen Parsons in the house. Who else is here? Nathan Swoofs. I'm about ready to get off because I've been on for almost an hour. Eve 1972. Lewis is in the house. Thank you so much. Bob Clark, good morning. Select PRMG. It's not Sunday. Yeah, I know. I said it was Sunday when I woke up. I made a ton of money on silver this year, not directly on silver, but collection silver. I have bought and resold over 130K worth of 2019 Silver Eagles enhanced. That's awesome. I don't own an enhanced coin. I don't believe I do. That wasn't my statement. That wasn't my statement. Asked Eddie, did I misunderstand you? I wasn't. They're billions. Acceleration rules. Do guns function in space? That's a good question. I think the actual mechanics of the hardware would function because guns are basically springs. But would the round explode? I think it would. To the potential, I don't know how much. That's a good question, though. Because I think, that's a damn good question. I think a round would explode. There's some oxygen, I would imagine, inside the round. It just needs that initial explosion, right? I don't think it needs external oxygen. I mean, when you pack that round, when you load that shell, you got the primer. That's all sealed anyway, the primer. I don't know. It's a good question, though. Good question. Eat some mushrooms. You can go wherever you want, baby. I remember when I was a kid, mushrooms were big. People would go out to the cow farms right after a rain and grab mushrooms and eat them and get stoned out of their mind. When the gunpowder needs oxygen to burn. But all it needs is that little bit that's probably already in the shell. I'm just saying, I think a bullet will travel faster and further without gravity, obviously. Yeah, I think so, perhaps. All right, folks, I'm going to get on out of here. I really appreciate your time. I'm sorry I was all sleepy, but I was very eager to show that off. I was really eager to show that off. Let me alter that right there. That is sweet. That is sweet. I just wish there was a way to fit my big head in there. Maybe I need to pull the camera back and get a better camera and just sit back here. Maybe that's what I should do. How's the sound coming in? Can somebody tell me how the sound is coming in when I sit back? Maybe I'll need to start doing this. Do that little executive thing in my chair. I might do that actually. So I think Bullet will travel faster and further without gravity. Kofe, free Kyle. Have a great day, everyone. All right, thank you, folks. I appreciate your time. I'm going to go make some breakfast. Take care. Man, that picture looks good in the screen.